Hi, welcome to Erica Makes and Crafts. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to be working on Everlasting Love by Jody Bergsma from Captured by Radiance. And I'm going to be using a new pen from Shimmering Canvases. I thought this one was really pretty. It's outside of my usual color preference, I guess, but it reminded me of a summer sunset. So I decided to pick it up. And I like it. I think it's pretty. So I've been using it in my multi-placer from the Creativity Squirrel. I'm going to be using her Petty. Let me bring that in focus. From the Creativity Squirrel, I'm going to be using her Petty in the scent Cucumber Ginger Mint. And from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe, I'm going to be using Oh Snap Dots in the scent Cucumber Melon. And I'm going to be using my Hello Spring tray by Yellow Dog Designs. And Yellow Dog Designs just posted that while the tariff situation with the States and Canada is getting figured out, they are no longer shipping to the US. So that saddens me because they are my favorite tray company. Not to say I don't have enough trays, but it still saddens me to know. My release paper is from Bee's Crafty Corner. It's my go-to summer release paper at the moment. All right, what color do I want to start with? Let me see if I can make things a little bit brighter here. How have you guys been? How was your week? Hopefully you guys all had a good week. Did you guys do anything fun or anything exciting? Hopefully. I took a couple days off this week and went to the coast with my family for one of those days. My brother and his family and my parents and I all went to the coast and had some lobster and clams. My nieces had, well, my older niece had some lobster and clams, but she ordered chicken. My younger niece had a hamburger, and their mother doesn't like seafood, so she had chicken as well. But I love lobster, so it was great. It's been about a year since the last time we went, so I have some pictures I took from the place where we ate our lobsters. And after we had lobster, we went to a lighthouse in the area. It's called Pemaquid Lighthouse. We went there and we walked the shore, the rocky shoreline in front of the lighthouse. And it was really windy that day, so the waves were crashing, and I took a couple of little videos of the wind there. I feel it.
Matter of fact, I feel it now.
Here comes a nice one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Or I guess I should say of the waves, but we had fun. It was a blast. My oldest niece loved climbing on all of the rocks. She had no fear of falling or anything like that. She was just a little adventurer, which is great. I don't want her to have a fear. But her mother and I were watching her very closely and getting nervous at her getting close to the edge and stuff like that. I was surprised my youngest niece wasn't the adventurer, because usually she's the one that's into everything. But and then we went into the lighthouse. There was a little museum type thing inside of the lighthouse, kind of giving you information about the lighthouses and of our state, and you could see a map of all the different lighthouses and push buttons, and the corresponding lighthouse would light up so you can find them on the shoreline and stuff like that. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. And then after we finished exploring that place, we went and we had ice cream. And we know of a little shop that makes homemade ice cream right there. Oh, that was supposed to go in my drill trash can, but it bounced out. But and so we like going there when we visit the coast to get ice cream, because they make it right there fresh every day. And They have a bunch of different choices to choose from. My dad and I both got red raspberry, made with fresh local raspberries. My mom got maple walnut. My youngest niece got black raspberry chocolate chip frozen yogurt. My older niece got cherry vanilla. My brother got chocolate coconut. And my sister-in-law got a scoop of chocolate custard and a scoop of pumpkin pie cheesecake. And she let me try that flavor, and it was delicious. I don't know if I would want an entire ice cream of it. It's very rich, but it was good. It was very, very good. I was happy with red raspberry. I like fruity ice creams. I think I would have liked what my brother got, the chocolate coconut, but I was happy with what I did get. It's hard to beat fresh homemade ice cream. And then on the ride home, we drove past a fairground in our area. It's my favorite fair in my area anyways. And I am looking forward to going to that fair. They were setting it up. They were setting up the fair. And the reason why I love that fair as much as I do is because that is the fair my great-grandfather used to go to every year and show off his engines in the engine parade. When I was a little girl, I had a great-grandfather who used to collect antique engines, and he would always enter into the engine parade at the Windsor Fair, and I can't miss a season. I can't miss a year of going there. I remember as a very young child going in the parade with him. He used to let us ride in the car with him as he was going around the track, and I just remember feeling so special riding in the car with my great-grandpa. And I have a lot of very positive memories from that fair, so I like going there every year. It is a smaller fair, but it's a very pretty fairground, and I just really like going there. So my friend has never been there, and she said she'd go with me this year, so we're gonna go together. She's gonna drive to my place, and then I'm gonna drive us there. Because I don't know if she even knows how to get there, so. But it'll be fun. And then the following weekend, her local fair starts. And I've never been there, so we're gonna go to that fair. And she enters a pie in a local pie auction for the fair, and she likes to go and see how much her pies sell for at the auction. So I'm excited to see how much her pies sell for at the auction too, actually. I'm curious. But it'll be fun. I am slowly but surely cutting my dog's hair. Oh, there goes a train. I was saying I'm slowly but surely cutting my dog's hair. I'm doing it in sections. And right now my youngest niece thinks it's funny because it looks like she's wearing pants. Because I've done her chest area and her back and stomach. So I just have her rump area left to go. And so that part of her body, the fur is longer, and it does kind of look like she's wearing pants. I will give my youngest niece that one. This is the first Captured by Radiance kit I've ever worked on. And one thing I've noticed, I don't know if it'll show up so much on camera, this drill, well, it's probably not going to show up on camera because I've got it too far out, but some of the colors I've noticed on the canvas look blue or green or teal, and the drill itself is gray. I'm used to other companies matching the color better, so it throws me off sometimes when the drill doesn't match. I think I've made a mistake. Just something I noticed that's worth pointing out. I don't know if anybody else has worked on a Captured by Radiance kit, if they've noticed that, or if it's just me. But I'm loving the quality of the kit. And the drill field, if you are someone who likes squares, but only if they have a tight drill field, or you don't like working on squares with gapping, this kit's for you because it has a very tight drill field, to the point where you've got to be careful. You can't just place, some drills have like little tabbies and stuff like that, and on some companies you can get away with placing those drills. You can't with this drill field. You can't place any of those drills or there'll be popping drills. It's a very tight drill field, which I like, but I'm not someone who minds a looser drill field, but I think of it as better quality when it's a nice tight drill field. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. I don't know if this one will show because maybe it's a better example of what I'm talking about, but this symbol right here, on the bottle it looks brown, and the drill itself is this brown color. On the canvas, it looks green. So it throws me off when I'm looking for it because I am dyslexic, so I kind of rely a little bit on the colors to help me find the symbols. And so when the symbols are a different color than the drills, it can throw me off a little bit. So maybe that's why it's more annoying for me, and it might not be annoying for somebody else, but just something I've noticed that I thought I'd mention. But to go along with that little, the drill field's really great. So, and I don't have a whole lot of trash drills, and it amazes me that the drill I have the most amount of trash with is an off-white color. I barely have any trash in the darker colors, and usually the darker colors are the ones you have a lot of trash with, so that does kind of amaze me. But I'm not too worried. Very, very seldom do you ever run out of a color. Most companies make sure to give you plenty of drills in case of, you know, for the trash. So I'm not worried. One thing I also wanted to say about this kit that I'm enjoying is the special drill placement. I think that they have charted the special drills very nicely. And, oh, I thought I needed another one and I didn't. I don't know if it shows up in this camera, maybe not, but there's a fairy dust drill that goes all throughout the swans. It's kind of an off-white. And I like that they made the swans' bodies or feathers, if you will, be highlighted with an off-white fairy dust instead of AB. And the AB is charted a lot in the ripples of the water. So I am enjoying the special drill placement in this kit. I think they did it very well, where they decided to chart things. And so I just wanted to mention that as well. Sometimes when it's a company you've never done before, you can be apprehensive about the quality, or not apprehensive, but you know, you don't know what the quality is going to be like, so you can be curious. That's the word I wanted to say. You can be curious about the quality and how it's going to work up and how they're going to chart things and stuff like that. So I just wanted to note that I've been very happy with the special drill placement. Another day off that I had, we went to Funtown. We went there earlier in the season for my youngest niece's birthday. And we decided to go there as the end of summer, because in our area, school starts this week coming. So it was kind of like an end of summer, last week before school starts kind of a trip. And I had a blast. I did the water park this time. I didn't do it last time because it was kind of cold. But I did it this time and I was happy. that I did. Let's see. I went on one of the more average, I guess, slides, you could say. You just go down a slide with a mat. You just kind of ride down the slide on a mat. And that was fun. But the more special slides were, let's see, there was a raft slide that was completely enclosed, and 5 could go on it. So we all did it. My brother, his 2 girls, his wife, and I, we all went down on that one together, which was nice that we could do it all together. His wife, I don't know if she liked it so much. I think it made her nervous because it was in the dark. You went down that one in the dark. I know that I got a face full of water with my eyes open because you can't see what's coming. But it was fun. And then the other wharf ride was one of those like tornado ones there. And my youngest niece, her mom was adamant that she was too young. So she didn't go with us, which she was fine with ultimately. I think she was a little scared of it, to be honest. But because there was 3 of us and it was like a 4-man ride, when we got to the top, there was a little girl who was by herself wanting to go. I say little girl, she was like 11, maybe. But anyways, there was a girl at the top who wanted to go by herself, and or who wanted to go but was by herself. So they asked us if we minded if she joined us, and we didn't. So we went down the tornado water slide with a little girl, and somehow I got to be the lucky person to go down that ride backwards pretty much the whole way. And thank goodness my brother warned me when the steep drop off was coming, so I could prepare myself and hold on tight, because I couldn't see what was coming. But I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. And I did a dropper slide, the one where you enter the tube there and you cross your arms and your legs, and then they count to 3 and the platform just drops out and you fall down the slide. That one was fun. Yeah, I was glad I did the water park this time. And the park was a little bit more full than it was last time, but really it wasn't too full, and the lines weren't that bad. So we were able to do a couple of the like roller coaster rides back to back, which was fun. I have one niece who's more of a thrill seeker than the other one, I think. But then I say that, and actually I think they're both kind of thrill seekers, just in their own way. I guess that's a better way of putting it. one really likes roller coasters and the other one doesn't. But we went on a wooden roller coaster, and I swear that was faster this time around than it was the first time we went on it. It whipped you a lot more anyways. The adults anyways, all the adults noticed that it seemed to be stronger. I don't think the kids minded much. And my niece made me laugh. My youngest niece. She likes a ride. You can drive like an antique car, an antique looking car. Oops, almost missed some. Around a track. And she asked to drive me, which I was fine with. And while she was going around, she goes, "I don't like that they drive so slow." And I said, "I do. It's kind of relaxing back here." To which she said, "Well, it's a lot of work driving. Something like, I don't like driving because you have to concentrate and pay attention." And I said, "Oh, does that make you appreciate your dad driving you everywhere?" And she goes, "I don't appreciate it, but I like it." She's 7 for reference. And I told my brother that one. Because I thought it was kind of cute. He laughed. His reaction, he laughed at it. "Well, I don't appreciate it." Did you guys buy any diamond paintings this week? I have been good. I didn't make a purchase. There was a kit on my wish list that was restocked that I managed to not purchase. I was proud of myself. It hasn't gone out of stock yet, but I'm still proud of myself. No buys and low buys aren't easy for me. I like to collect things, so I think I did. Yeah, I did one too many. There we go. So I'm always proud of myself when I can resist the urge or the temptation to purchase. But if you purchased, what did you get? And I'm happy for you. What are you guys working on at the moment? I know in September, Drills and Chills starts. I think I'm going to work on one of my WIPs this Halloween. which means I won't be entering or participating in drills and chills. But I want to get my WIPs done, or I want to focus on some of my WIPs that I haven't touched in about a year. One of them is Nightclaw, the Wondrous Keeper by Fanira, from the one with the diamond art. And I started that one last year at Halloween time, and then put it down as it started getting closer to Christmas. But I was enjoying that kit, so I wanna work on it again. See what I can get done this year. How much of it I can get done this year, I should say. Because I was enjoying it, and it's a cute kit. I think Nightclaw is adorable, and I do want that one finished. I would like to display that one at Halloween. So it's kind of more my color palette for Halloween. There's a lot of purple in it instead of orange, and I appreciate that. I'm not a big orange lover. But I do realize a lot of people like orange for Halloween, but I appreciate that that's kind of more of a purple. I went to put that one away, and then I see some down here that I missed. But I would like to work on, I've got 3 right now, WIPs that I haven't touched. Nightclaw, the Wondrous Keepers, because it was a Halloween kit. And the other 2 were summer kits that are very, very big. Summer Solstice by Chrisabug from Diamond Art Club, and A Thoughtful Morning, I think, by Fanira from the one with the diamond art. And they're just so big that I am intimidated, or was. I'm not as intimidated anymore, so I'm thinking next summer I'm gonna try and work on one of those summer kits, or focus a lot of my energy on one of them, because I don't like having kits that I've started that aren't finished, that I'm not working on. So my goal is to finish Nightclaw, the Wondrous Keeper, this year for Halloween. And I remember enjoying working on it, and I think I have at least 2 rows done. So it shouldn't, 2 rows is a good amount. So yeah, I think I'll be able to finish it this year. I don't know if that color I just placed is going to show up on the camera as pretty as it is in person, but that is a they call it unicorn fart or unicorn poop. It's their shimmer drill. It's their drill with the mica powder in it. And it's really pretty because the mica powder that's in it is kind of like a pinky purple. But I also know those drills don't always show up well on camera, so I don't know if it did or not. So anyways, that I don't know why that just fell. This isn't. All right, let me try something here. Yeah. I spun it around a little bit. It's not that old. I usually with me these Crafters Cafe glue dots, I can get quite a bit of usage out of them, so I don't know why that was acting up on me. But I was just saying that's my plan for the Halloween season anyway. Trying to knock out one of my WIPs. One of my forever WIPs. Are you someone who likes to have a lot of WIPs going? Are you someone who puts down WIPs for a little while and then picks them up later? I don't like doing that if I can avoid it. But I know some people have a lot. That they set down and leave for a while. Earlier today, I transferred all of my succulents into new plant pots. That was a challenge. Succulents are a hardy plant, but they're kind of fragile. So I was trying to be very careful so I didn't break any of them. But one of them is gonna go to my niece for her birthday. So I wanted to get that in the plant pot and then also give it time to kind of grow a little bit before I gift it to her. And I think she'll like it. She is going to be 10. And I don't know where those 10 years went. She's a good kid. She's a good big sister. She's very patient. Her younger sister isn't as patient. So I hope she likes. I hope she likes it. I was saying, when I was talking about my tray, that Yellow Dog Designs temporarily isn't shipping to the States. And that was hard for me to hear. Even though I'm not planning on placing an order anytime soon. It's just, they're my favorite tray company, and they're not shipping to the States at the moment due to tariffs and the cost of shipping and stuff like that. So I just hope everything gets situated, because I'm sure that, I'm sure they want to ship to the States. I'm sure they want their customers here. I see the Crafter's Den, the summer mystery kit is for sale at Jaded Gem Shop. I bought the spring one and opened it up, and I saw the color palette, and it looks like it's a fall color palette, so I didn't work on it. There's lots of like autumn greens and oranges in it, and I need to be in the fall mood to work on a kit with those colors in it. So I think I will probably, if I work on that kit, the spring mystery kit from the Crafter's Den there, if I work on that kit, it'll most likely be in the fall sometime. It's one of those things where I liked the winter one. I didn't do them, but I saw the finishes. I liked the winter one and the summer one from before. So, and I saw that the spring one was by Chrisabug. So I just purchased it without looking at what the image was, and I still don't know what the image is, other than the color palette to me screams fall. So maybe I should look up for myself and see what the image is. But I still think I might work on that some fall instead of in the spring. Usually in the spring, I like the pretty pastel colors, like the classic Easter colors. But anyways, we're right around an hour, so I think I'm gonna end here. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me know what you were working on, if you were working on something with me. I love hearing from you guys, and when you share with me what you're working on, I love knowing what you guys are working on. Every once in a while, one of you will tell me, and I love it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.